May I come in, sir?
Yes, please come in. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Great. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System, taking place on Friday, 23rd of June at Cambridgeshire. The center number is MM132133. The candidate is Sadia Hossain Fahmida and the candidate number is 0004972. The examiner is Shafiqul Islam and the examiner number is 433816. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Shafiqul Islam. Would you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Sadia Hossain Fahmida.
And what should I call
You
you?
may call me Sadia.
Alright, Sadia, can I see your identification, please?
Sure, here it is.
Alright, thank you. Right. In this first part of the interview, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. So let's talk about what do you do? Do you work or study?
I'm a student. I have recently passed my HSC examination, which stands for Higher School Certificate, and now I'm just preparing myself for my higher education.
Great. Do you enjoy your subject?
Of course, my subject is science, and I'm really into science. From my very childhood, I mean, affectionate to the subject science, and I love the reasoning of science.
Let's talk about singing.
Okay.
So, do you like singing?
I love singing, and nowadays, though I don't have a melodious voice and I don't have time, I'm just pursuing my career. Whenever I'm doing something, I just hum.
Great. Have you ever taken singing lessons?
Yeah, in my younger days, so far as I can remember, my mom wanted me to get into a music class, and she got me admitted into a music class. But nowadays, as I have mentioned before, that I don't have enough time. I don't go to music classes anymore.
Great. Do you sing more or less than when you were a child?
I must say, in my childhood, I used to sing a lot, and at that time, I didn't know the meaning of music. Still, I used to sing, but nowadays, I think that I don't have a nice voice, so I just keep singing, and I also feel shy about it
All
nowadays.
right. Do you think singing can bring happiness to people?
It goes without saying that nowadays people are just joining different kind of music therapy to get rid of their depression, and I have also seen in my surroundings that people are going getting more into music, and they just want to be happier by enjoying themselves in type of environment where they just listen to music or they just can sing.
Great. Now let's move on to talk about small business.
Okay.
So, how often do you shop at small businesses?
I go to small businesses every day as I have. I'm to buy so many things for my households. So I think whenever I don't have enough time, I just go to the small businesses, and I choose a small business to shop from because I think things are a bit cheaper here.
Great. Do you prefer buying things from small businesses or big businesses?
It may vary sometime because I think that whenever I don't have time and I have suitable budget, at that time I just go to large business to buy things. And things are a bit qualityful and branded there. And when I have shortage of budget and I have enough time, I think that I can bargain and I just can judge the things by touching them or by just seeing them. At that time, I just go to a small business.
Great. Are there many small businesses where you live?
Yeah, I think so because whenever I go out of my home, I just can see so many small businesses and people who just want to be entrepreneur. They just start their business from this kind of small businesses, and when they are all set up, they just go for a large business.
All right. Would you prefer to work for a small business or a large business?
It depends on the circumstance which I'm going through. If I really look for a neat environment, I will have a go with a small business. But every time when I think of my career and when I just think of my future advancement, uh, at that time I feel like I would choose a large business.
Great. All right. So now let's move on to talk about the second part of your speaking test.
Okay.
All right, and in this part of the speaking test, I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so you have 1 minute to plan what you are going to say, and you can make notes if you wish.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, so here's your paper and pencil, and this is your topic. All right, so I'd like you to describe a talk or speech you gave to a group of people.
Okay.
So you may start. All right, Sadia, your time's up. Okay, so now you have 1 to 2 minutes for this. So don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when time's up. All right, so could you please start speaking now?
Yeah, well, now I'm going to describe a talk or speech that I gave to a group of people. Last year, during my last semester, I was to give a speech to my university fellows, and my university teachers wanted me to deliver my speech. So I also chose to deliver. At that time, it was an event called Student Program, and so many students and their parents were also, they were also attended there. My speech was all about personal building, career, and studies. And my teachers have chosen me to deliver my speech because they thought that I could do it better, and I was doing a really nice job. I was pursuing my career in a better way. So they chose me to do it, and I was also enthusiastic about it. That I was going to give a speech to a group of people. I have seen that so many of my friends were struggling during their exams and their studies. So I think that I needed to motivate them by my speech and let them know that there is no alternative of struggling in life. And if they really want to meet the requirements to get a good job or get a better and promising career in their life, they have to do it in any way. And by hook or by crook, they just need to go through every difficulties in their life. That's why I just wanted to give my speech over these kind of topics. My teachers, they knew that I really feel nervous while speaking in public, so they really helped me out. And if talk about my feelings, it was a mixture of nervousness and excitement. I was excited because it was my first time that I'm really going to give a speech to public, but I was nervous as well, that as I have never done it before. But they helped me and they knew that I would do it better. And by their help, I really did it nicely. And everyone was just
All
applauding
right,
in my
Sadia, your
speech.
time's up. All right, so you've been telling me about a talk or speech you gave to a group of people. Now, in the final 5 minutes of this test, I'd like to ask you some more general questions that are related to this. All right, so let's discuss about public speaking skills.
Okay.
So, why do people get nervous when they speak in public?
Mostly people are not used to it, and when they're just in center of attention and they are afraid of being judged by others, they easily get anxious. And sometimes if they don't have the confidence of their speaking ability, they just get nervous.
Great. So, how can they improve their public speaking skills?
They can just practice more and more in front of the mirror, or they just can do it with their friends or family members. But what I think more important is to get themselves into an institute where they are just always present themselves in front of public, and they are to speak, give public speech.
Great. What different kinds of speeches or lectures have you attended in your life?
I have attended so many speeches and lectures. Most of them include educational speeches, and sometimes when I was in some seminars or conferences, I got some motivational speeches as well. In guest speech, I got some lectures by the professionals as well.
Right. So why do you think many people find it hard to give a talk to young children?
Well, children are naturally hard to handle, and people find it because people who are really not patient enough, they just find it hard because they really don't know the trick and techniques to catch their attention. The speaker must have to know some strategies to let children know that what they are just going to know.
Great. So why do people give speeches to children?
As children have the growing mentality, I think that parents and teacher want them to know about the manners and to upgrade their skills. They give different kind of speeches, and children sometimes to improve their ability and skills. People usually give them a speech.
All right. Thank you very much, Sadia. That's the end of your speaking test.